Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Leo, and it's for the week from the 8th to the 15th of September. First, I'm going to pull the overall energy, and then we will take it from there. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Also, if you want to ask something, you can use that email. Let's see what fell down. Something fell down. Wow. Okay, guys, you have the Empress here, so definitely very positive, very abundant energy, whatever this is about. It can be work, love, family, whatever. A lot of creativity. She does use the law of attraction, manifestation, birth, rebirth. You see, it's Venus here. I mean, it's Taurus or Libra, but the ruler is Venus. This is representation of Venus, so definitely here expect something good to happen this week. I do get the Ace of Swords for some reason, so you might also have a very important communication here, or just, you could resolve a very important issue for some of you. So let's see however this resonates. Okay, if you want to join the membership, there is a join button below the video. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from and benefit from, and I do upload those members only videos, so if you want to watch those, well, that's the way how. Okay, let's see what is going on. Okay, what's going on for Leo? Yeah, the Three of Swords, you see, there was some type of injustice here. You have been hurt, whatever. But this is about to turn around for you, okay? Two threes here. So, master number here, master builder. You're going to be manifesting something for you. Literally from ashes here, you're going to rise like a phoenix. Something is going to turn around big time. The worse it was, the better it will get, okay? There is a very important message, so just give me a second here. Because I believe that that's it. Some of you are not even seeing this, you don't have a clue. I'm here. Sorry. Okay. So there is some type of almost like, making something right, but karmically here. I believe there's going to be a lot of karma here in your situation playing out. Yeah, look at this Eight of Swords. Wow. Some of you have been really restricted even in certain situations, but not anymore. And some of you thought there's never gonna, whatever this is that you're experiencing, this hurt, pain, disappointment, it's never gonna pass. Okay, well, it will. Now, because I'm seeing these energies here, and the Eight of Swords, it's always my card for a clearing session, because obviously somebody's feeling really stuck. Okay, well, you might work on that, so it could be something very beneficial around this time. After all, I am doing this reading. It's coming a little bit earlier, this reading, so that you can prepare for what's coming. We are still approaching, if you're watching this as soon as it's released, this lunar eclipse here. So definitely powerful time to work on your energy for those of you that are feeling stuck. And trust me, for some, now that I mentioned this lunar eclipse, things could be surfacing out. Okay, definitely here, and that can change the whole game for you. Okay, so just I'm telling you here, this is gonna flip around and you're not even aware, but do work on your energy here. You do need to do something about this Eight of Swords. I do see that you thought it's something that it's never gonna pass, I'm never gonna get over this, or it's never gonna resolve. Remember that I told you I was getting the Ace of Swords, and then I was telling you might resolve a very important issue. Well, there you go. But you need to set yourself free. Ace of Swords could be representing even the cord cutting situation here that it's required, except for the, clearing session or whatever. And now we are Queen of Wands. Well, that's how it's done. Now, that's you flipping this around. Now, again, Queen of Wands can easily match this Empress energy, because she's also go-getter, manifester, you see. Very creative, by the way. Okay. Very inventive, more than even creative, you see. But definitely here, that's about taking action. After all, this is Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, so there you go, Mars, it's about that. Now, she's a spiritual queen, but she's a warrior queen, so some of you might need to also flip this around, meaning like work on your energy, get grounded, get, well here, and, attack. Because some of you, there was something here that was wrong. When I say attack, you know what I mean. You could be, fighting back something here, and definitely sometimes when we are feeling really low and down, it does get, it does help to get a little bit even angry. I'm not really promoting anger or something, but instead of, just thinking that it's over, there's nothing else there for me, well, pick yourself up. That's what this queen would do. And I say queen, I mean, it's a queen, it could be him, it's not about the gender here. It's a fellow fire sign though, and you can definitely relate to this energy. Okay, so just, be Leo. I mean, you are Leo, so, you can do this. Okay. And you are very creative, by the way. Your sign does, ties to creativity. So for some of you, there is a great potential here. And when I say creative, it could be something work related, but it can be also like creation in the form of manifestation. So what type of reality do you want here? Because you can flip this around. I told you there is something here about the worse it was, the better it will get. And what did I tell you? I promise you the better here it is. But we need to see what we need to do here. The Hermit here, a lot of shadow work. So definitely, yes, do work on your energy here. Okay, either I believe clearing session, and for some of you there is even need to cut the cord here because you're still stuck in a certain situation here, okay, that is really not serving you. Virgo energy here, by the way. Okay, very wise energy, and some of you might have found out something that was really devastating and almost like pull you, suck you back in, so you're not in your normal self. You see, you're in Eight of Swords. You see, normally you would be like this Queen of Wands. You see, that's the energy. I mean, you are shown with the King of Wands, you see, so you understand the meaning here. But here you are a little bit, almost like shying off of everything, or just, even licking the wounds or whatever this is. Okay, well, let's get out, let's do something about this situation. Let's change this, because you can. Look at this now. You have the star energy here. So definitely amazing opportunity to heal, first and most of all. Aquarius here, by the way, another major arcana. Okay, so we have 3 already here. And this is about this rebirth, There is nothing here, by the way, to be ashamed of. Some of you, whatever happened here, you might be even blaming yourself, or you could be like feeling really bad because how you, like allowed yourself to find in this situation. And okay, you are very proud people, nothing wrong with that. But I mean, it's not your doing, it's whoever, whatever did, did. So there's no need for you to shy off, and to, even hide yourself or whatever. Just go out and be you, and also confront whatever you need to confront here. You will be fine. You will heal here. There is a great opportunity for you, and something is going to be resolved, like this major issue here. Okay, but we're going to have to act. Afterwards, if you don't do anything, don't come and say, it didn't happen. Well, did you do something? Because sometimes people do that. It's about like really taking action and being very determined that we want to change the situation. If you're not, well, nobody's going to change it for you. That's how it works. Okay, but for the people here that do want to change, well, this is your opportunity, to change the situation. You can't make this up, guys. The Hangman. What are you going to do? You have been stuck here and you thought that something is never going to change. Okay, it can, but you have to do it. You have to flip your mindset or whatever else it's necessary. Now, because I was getting this Ace of Swords, I told you some, like really something is resolved. It could be also, for some of you, some epiphany or very important message or communication, information that comes in that allows this for you. For some, well, it could be this reading, that really works as a trigger. Some of you might get even angry at me. Sorry, but I have to tell you what I'm reading here, okay? Because otherwise there's not really a point for me sitting here. So some of you, well, my dear Leos, it's up to you to turn this around, okay? Definitely, this energy is here for the people that resonate, okay? It's in your hand. It is. Just release yourself from whatever this is and know that you can do this. You can flip this situation. Look at this major arcana. It is something big though. And some of you have been stuck here for, a long time. Well, this is here Pisces energy, major arcana. Some of you thought also there was betrayal here. Some of you thought that something or somebody was something that, well, they were not. They had other plans, okay? And maybe that's why you're like almost feeling like a little bit, sometimes we all go through that. No judgment here, like a fool, because how can you allow this to yourself? And I say you're very proud people. Don't do that, Just go out, heal, do what you need to do and turn this around for yourself, nothing shame. Shame is on whoever did this, okay? Not on you. you, okay? This is not going to be for everybody, guys. This is a specific message here. Some of you will resonate, some of you won't, okay? For some of you, there is something else from this reading that can resonate. You see, it's very important to understand the reading and how we can connect to it. It's not for everybody. Not all the messages are for everybody, okay? Well, the Hierophant is here. Another major arcana. Well, you see, there is a higher purpose in all this situation here. And for some of you, there is definitely going to be some type of confrontation. This could be also legal stuff coming in, or anything that has to do with, you know, some types of rules and regulations here, okay? Now, for some of you, you're going to be also breaking some traditional, you know, like stuff here, and even, you know, like some generational stuff. This could be easily connected to somebody's family here, okay? Well, you will know how this resonates, but you're called here to do something important this week, especially with the Hierophant showing up. Now, this is Taurus major arcana, okay? Some commitments are going to be changed here, and not only romantic ones, you know, it could be others. It could be business, it could be a family even situation here. Well, the King of Swords, this one can definitely make a plan, strategy, and act upon it. It could be legal for some, if you're dealing with something legal. Well, here it is. But it can be definitely about just knowing what needs to go, you see, and that's the sword that I was talking about. So definitely cutting out whatever you need to cut out, energetically speaking, taking the blindfold off, releasing yourself from this energy, and also cutting ties, you know, so let's say even cutting cord, if necessary, if you're really feeling stuck and you can't help yourself here, you know, like then it could be helpful, especially around this eclipse, you know, work. Of course, this energy is going to be strong even after, so it's not only that, so it's all this week actually that we're talking about. You can work on this. Well, for some of you, it looks like we do have somebody here, so you will know, whoever, whatever this is, Two of Cups is a soulmate energy. Now, if you're saying here, nobody's here, this could involve agreement. This could involve a contract, a deal, okay? So, however it resonates, okay? But you do have a lot of work to do this week, my dear Leos, okay? So, I'm gonna leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.